Okay guys, check this out. This is going to be a short video about cloth diapers. And they look at them, they just look so awesome. But the thing that we're going to deal with here is actually not the diapers themselves, but the inner parts. So what we did here is we laid out a bunch of inner parts for the diaper. And let's just have a look at the different types that we have. From what we understood, a baby pees somewhere between 35 milliliters and 50 milliliters. Yeah, so let's just go over the types we have again here. This is a regular muslin, flannel muslin. Here we got grovia prefold. This is, what is this? Best 100% bamboo. This is another one. I don't know, a bunch of Chinese ones. This kind of looks like just a material that sweatpants are made out of. I don't know, I think it's probably cotton. It doesn't have any sign on it. This is, I don't know what this company is, but it's something. It feels like basically the stuff that you clean your kitchen with. Another one here. Oh, this is alvababy, which I understand is like a Chinese multiple use diaper company. And this is basically a fleece. Yeah, so that's it. The reason we're doing this is because Tal, as you can see, has a big bump. Wait, let's turn around. Let's get that on the video. Where is that? There she is. There's the bump. There's two little babies in there.
1, 2.
Yep. There's our other baby. Yeah, so we're gonna try to do this cloth diaper thing. So this is 750 milliliters of liquid, so it's enough for 15 diapers. So we have 3, 6, 9. We have 3, 6, 9 diapers here. So I'm not going to use this whole bottle. I'm just going to start peeing on the diaper. Let's see what happens. That's muslin. Moving on. Flannel. The next one, this is a prefold.
That's awesome.
Pee all over that. This bad boy. Ooh, this one seems to be absorbing stuff nicely. Next. You know, I'm actually surprised these all seem to be absorbing stuff pretty nicely. This one I don't think is going to work that well, but yeah, it's pretty good. These are all actually seem to be doing a pretty good job. Let's continue on. Even this fleece one is doing good. Let's pour some on that. Yeah, now we're going to have a look at the other side. So let's see what's going on here. This is basically dry completely. This, a little bit of wetness here. This is actually quite wet. And the floor is, yeah, it's not soaked though. It seems to be okay actually. This, wet stain. Not too wet, it seems to be pretty good. Let's see, I used probably half of this, maybe a little bit less. Seems to be okay too. Let's see what's up with this one. Yeah, I mean, you know what? They all see, this one's dry completely on the back. This one is also dry completely on the back. I think this is because physical, this what happens is when there's a lot of layers, it's much better at absorbing liquid. Let's pour some more on there. See that? Get some more water on there. Got some more water on these two. I may have not put in enough. Yeah, this is still completely dry on the back. This is also completely dry on the back. What else? Let's pour some more water on here. And that one.
This we need to fold more.
Yeah, this one's not holding its shape. Let's put some water on the outside of that. Yeah, I mean, they're all damp on the bottom except for these two. And I really poured a lot of water into these two, which are the simplest. These are just muslins and flannel muslins. They're all damp on the bottom, but it's actually not that damp. And it seems to actually be quite good. This one I think is not. This one seems to be the wettest. And the floor is wet under here. The floor is wet a little bit under here as well, these two. This one is all dry. This fleece one actually seems to be great. This is all dry. Yeah, this one is wet. And this one is wet. Yeah. So really the worst ones in terms of absorption seems to be this one. And this one actually feels like it's much thinner. Maybe you should double up these.
What about the feel on the top? Like, imagine the baby's butt is here. Like, if you don't change the diaper right away, it's going to be a little wet. So, which one would you say it feels
Okay, so
less
these ones on the
soaked?
top are definitely going to be wet, but who cares? They're going to change the diaper when they pee it. This fleece one seems to be the best. I mean, this is dry. Let's fill out some more water on that and see what happens to it. Yeah, the fleece one just kind of seems to absorb the water and spread it out to the sides. The ground under here is totally dry, basically. And this thing itself also, this is the top part that I poured the water on. A few minutes later is dry.
This is wet.
Yeah, it's a little bit wet, but I poured a lot of water in here, and I've used almost like a whole bottle, so this is like twice the amount of pee for the amount of diapers that are here. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Okay, so what we did was we just let the diapers rest for a couple of minutes just to see how they would feel after the top, to see how the top feels, to see if it wicks. These two ones, first of all, it's not really fair because I poured a ton of water on these. The bottom of them is still dry because I guess that's just because of the sheer amount of fabric that there's on here, but there isn't much wicking here. So basically these two are wet, and the baby is going to feel that and probably start crying, and that's going to be a good time to change your diaper. Change the baby's diaper, because who's going to want a baby sitting in their own piss? So definitely, like, it's not a good one maybe for a night where the baby is going to be sleeping throughout the night in their diaper. But during the day, if you can
No
see
baby
that it's wet,
sleeps throughout the night.
whatever. Anyways, so these two, the flannels, the simple types of diaper inserts, may be less useful for the night because this is just wet completely, although I also poured a ton of water in here. This prefold one, on the top of it, I also poured a bunch of water on it here. The edges, I guess a good test is to see if the edges get wet, because that means that there's going to be capillary action from where the pee actually gets to the corners. That means it's going to be like more wicking, I guess. So this one seems to be pretty good, I would say. I mean, it's not soaked completely, even though I poured a bunch of water in here. This one is soaked completely.
Which one's that?
This is bamboo.
The bamboo.
Viscous bamboo. It's from Best Bottom Company. Yeah, I mean, it's soaked completely, but I think that's a good thing, because it means that it's absorbing the liquid out to the edges and wicking it a little bit away from the baby's bottom. This one is completely dry. This is also Bind Diapers, I don't know.com. I don't know what it's made out of. Yeah, maybe this one didn't get enough pee anyways either. I can pour some more pee on this to see what happens, but this is definitely like a very well wicking type of insert. This one, I think, is similar.
This one's the cotton one.
Yeah, this one just like sweatpants material, kind of like old school sweatpants before they had all the futuristic like Nike dry fit and stuff. Yeah, this is, I mean, I didn't pour a ton of water in here. This is kind of like a light insert. But yeah, I mean, I guess it seems like it could be effective for daytime use, as long, because I would definitely want to change the diapers as soon as possible after they pee in it. This one seems to be like relatively not effective at both at absorbing and at capillary action. The edge of this is totally dry, which means the water that was poured on here didn't get to the edge. What is this? Oh, this is the M. This is the little M one. I don't know what company that is. This one is the alvababy insert. I don't know. It seems to have absorbed quite well. The edges of it are quite dry. This fleece one, I mean, you can't beat fleece. Like, fleece keeps you warm when it's wet. So it's very, in that sense, it's like good like wool, but it's a lot cheaper than wool. This seems like a great thing for a night diaper. Like, it's totally dry. This is the top that I poured. I also poured a ton of water on this. Let's see if I can squeeze this and get some water out. Yeah, I can squeeze this and get water out. So this one definitely is super effective in terms of wicking the water and absorbing it into the middle. This would be good for a night diaper. I wonder what company this is. I don't know what this is. We bought all these together from a French woman who just gave them all to us for a couple hundred checks. But either way, this one seems super dry. So if I was a baby and I had to pee myself, I would definitely want this covering my private parts. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I think. Yeah, we use most of this water. So this is like 700 milliliters. That poured maybe like 650 milliliters on these diapers. So that's the equivalent of, I don't know, 10 pp's. And this is only 9. It's more than 10 pp's. Yeah, 10 like really big pp's. And this is only 9 diaper inserts. So overall, I would say this black one is a beast. I mean, it's not super soft, and it's obviously like not organic cotton or bamboo material. So there's that consideration of what you want to touch your baby's butt, what you want your baby's butt to be touching against. These more, I think in summary, like these simple ones have a lot of moisture absorbent, but they're not very wicking. The top stays totally wet. The baby's going to be uncomfortable with that, so it would be good for the daytime maybe, but during the night you don't want a baby sleeping in that. The fleece is the most wicking, definitely, by far. So that one could be good for nighttime. This one is also good. This Buttons diapers. This one is quite dry on the top. Yeah, these two, okay, I'll put them in order of wicking. Yeah, this Button diaper is good. And then these ones, this one feels relatively dry. It feels relatively okay, yeah. Anyways, in another month, we're gonna be putting these on some baby's bottoms. Yeah, good luck to us with that piece. Yeah, this seems like a good way to hang diapers to dry. Let's see how strong it is. I don't know if I can hold all these wet diapers. Yeah, let's see. Seems to be okay.
And this is just a little, it's called an octopus that we bought in IKEA. Actually, I bought it a while ago to hang underwear and stuff. And we realized that this would be perfect for hanging diaper inserts.
Wait, careful. Yeah, this, like I said, this fleece one is literally just dry. Like I could wear it right now as a diaper if I needed. Again, I'm pouring half a liter of water on it. Like it's perfect. There we go. It's our artist installation. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, so you do need some type of place to hang stuff in your house from. So we got that handled. There we go. Peace.